My work, A Time for Life, is an environmental oratorio that I created for Alexander Lingus and the Cappella Romana. It's on the theme of living in harmony with nature that has a very personal meaning for all of us who were involved in this project. In the Northwest, we live so close to nature. Of course, over the last few decades, we've seen that nature threatened through the abuse of our planet. We now have extreme climate change, pollution of the oceans, pollution of the air, and other degradations of our environment that we feel particularly strongly in the Northwest, since we do live so close to nature. I wanted to create a work that addressed these difficulties that we're experiencing now in our environment in a way that actually would focus on the theme of living in harmony with nature, asking the question, how can we be better stewards of our earth? I composed A Time for Life for 8 singers and 3 instruments, a string trio. And the instrumental parts are being performed by Third Angle, an ensemble that I've collaborated with often in the past. A Time for Life is in 3 parts. The first is entitled Creation, and it's a telling of creation stories from the perspective of Eastern Christian tradition and the tradition of indigenous peoples in North America. In looking for texts, I actually found that these traditions are connected. Both of the traditions focus on the glory of nature, the beauty of nature, nature as not only our home, but our sustenance, and being the best stewards that we can of nature itself. Part 2 is entitled Forgetting, and is about how we have indeed forgotten our role as stewards of nature and of our planet, and fallen away from creation. It's a series of solo and duo and trio movements sung by the 8 singers in different combinations, culminating in a part that in fact celebrates nature as a way of looking forward to the third part. The third part is entitled Remembering. It is about remembering our role as stewards of the earth and protectors of our environment. And in this part, I explored texts that connect us to creation itself and to the creative energies that will enable us to restore the planet to its state of wholeness and fullness. Time for Life is staged and choreographed around and through the audience, so that each member of the audience is taking the journey of the piece with the singers and the instrumentalists, moving from creation through forgetting to remembering that indeed we are stewards of our earth, and indeed together we can truly live in harmony with nature.